Hi everyone, and welcome back to Jarissa Explains. I'm Marissa.
And I'm Jamie. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are trying beers.
Yeah, this is the new Belgium variety pack. As it is now 2021, Happy New Year. Hope you all had a great New Year.
Yep, hopefully 2021 is better than 2020 for everyone.
Yes.
But we'll just see. We saw this variety pack at our local liquor store, and we saw some of the beers have some winterish themes about them, so we were like, oh, let's get that pack and try it for the people at home.
Yeah, winter beers is just kind of the theme we're going for here. The beers we're going to be trying today are Accumulation White India Pale Ale, Two Below Winter Ale, Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA, and Fat Tire Amber Ale.
So we're going to try these beers and let you all know what we think about them. Stay tuned. The first beer we're going to be trying today from the good people at New Belgium is their Two Below. I actually like winter weather. I like the cold. So.
I like winter beers.
Oh, wow.
They're rich and hearty.
Absolutely. I do have some problems with some winter beers in the fact that a lot of them always try to go that Christmas route. Like you always get a lot of nutmeg or cinnamon in them. And I'm like, you can make a heartier beer without always having to throw all that stuff in there.
Yeah, and that makes it sweet too.
Absolutely. So let's first color.
Color is a nutty brown.
Yeah, it's got like a nice apple juice bourbon-ish color to it. Got a nice smell to it.
Can we try it?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm excited. Cheers.
Cheers.
I like it.
I like it as well. Like, this doesn't really have any of that nutmeg cinnamon smell. This tastes more along the lines of what I want from a winter beer, honestly.
Exactly. Like on the tail end, I kind of get like a citrusy vibe from it. Do you taste that?
I get a little tiny bit of like a citrus overhang towards the end, but not enough for me to be very declarative about it. It's got like a slight hint of hoppiness to it, but not really overpowering at all. It really just tapers off as quickly as it goes on there. It's a decent beer. But I actually really do like this beer. Like I
do too, absolutely. And it says on here that it has a cheery afterglow. So maybe that's what I'm feeling or tasting.
Or maybe that's when you're drunk.
Yeah.
So, love, 1 out of 10, what do you give this beverage?
I really like this, so I think I'm going to give it a 9.
I really like it too. Pretty standout. I'm going to give it an 8. Solid 8. There.
Okay.
On to our next beer.
Alright, well the next beer we're going to try is the Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. And this beer is actually 9% alcohol by volume. We forgot to say what the Two Below was. That is 6.6 alcohol by volume.
Okay, and this one's what?
9%.
9%?
So that is a big one.
Okay.
I know, I'm interested to try this.
Here we go. I do like some New Belgium beers. They always seem to like punch you in the face a little bit with theirs.
I don't know, have I ever had I'm sure I have.
I mean, you've had them at the Tailspin Ale Festival.
Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. This is kind of what that reminds me of. So that might, because like when I tasted that last beer, it like reminded me of the Tailspin Ale Fest.
That's probably what it is then, because they're always relevant over there.
Yeah.
Look at the color.
It's like pretty much the same color as the last beer.
A little lighter, a little more golden. It's also a lot fizzier than the last one.
If you give it a sniff, it tastes, or it smells a little bit hoppier.
I agree. It also has a much different funk than that beer does.
So let's try it.
That is an interesting smell, ain't it?
It's almost fruity again. Okay. Like pineapple-y.
Yeah. Alright. Cheers, love.
Cheers. I can definitely tell that this one is heavier than the other one. It has a heavier taste.
Yeah. At first, I was going to make a compliment about how, like, oh, I don't taste any of the alcohol. But right there on the back end, upon drinking it, I got, like, it almost tastes like I took a shot of rubbing alcohol alongside my beer. Because at the end, it's pure alcohol. And I'm like, oh, okay, so yeah, this is a 9%. I believe you. It's a pretty hoppy beer. It's not too hoppy, but you can definitely taste the hops. And then on the back end, of course, you're getting hit with all that alcohol taste and everything. But it's a decent beer. It really sneaks up on you.
It does.
Yeah.
And I think if you drank a couple of these, you'd be like pretty much gone, especially if you haven't eaten before like me.
Oh, absolutely. Like it starts off like a regular, you know, light IPA, and then right there at the end, it's like, boom, alcohol. And you're like, ugh. But it doesn't linger again.
No, it doesn't linger. Absolutely. It's not a lingerer.
It's like a nice bottle rocket. You
Yeah.
know? Like,
that's a good way to describe it.
And then like you're like, oh, that was nice. Wait, have another taste. And before you know it, you're like
drunk.
a bottle rocket. Yeah,
Exactly.
You're running around and like, ah. So, love, what do you give it?
I think you should go first because I think I went first last time.
All right. I like a beer that surprises me, and this beer definitely surprised me. So I'm gonna give it a 9. I like this beer. I really do.
I think I'm gonna give it like an 8 because, you know, I don't like it as much as the last one, just the taste wise, like, but, you know, I do like it, and, you know, if I was trying to get drunk, I would definitely be wanting one of these.
Oh, absolutely. Well, moving on to our next beer. The next beer we're going to be trying from the good people at New Belgium is their Fat Tire Amber Ale with an alcohol by volume of 5.2.
So this is the lowest one we've had.
Yeah. We usually have a beer Olympics every summer with me and my friends and family, and one of our good friends always brings Fat Tire to mess with everybody because usually everybody else is bringing some kind of light beer to kind of be able to coax them along through the day. Yeah. He always brings Fat Tire to throw a wrench in the system.
Looking at the alcohol by volume, it's not that bad. It's not like it's a 9% beer. It's just a 5.2.
No, I was really just giving a kudos to him.
Alright,
so
yeah.
There you go. We're trying Fat Tire.
Shout out.
Yep. Crack this bad boy open.
Ooh.
Slosh the beer. Get that yeast activated.
Yeah.
Tastes better.
Do they know about this?
I don't know. Do you all know about this? Maybe you do, maybe you don't know, but head on your beer is always good. It's activating the yeast and it brings a different taste to your beer. A too flat beer
It doesn't taste good.
doesn't taste that good, ladies and gentlemen.
So anyway,
cheers.
Here's the...
That last beer hit me kind of hard.
I know. This is a little bit of a darker brown than the last one.
Yeah, this looks more like the very first beer we tried. Yeah.
Sniff,
Give it a
sniff.
sniff. I don't really smell anything, man.
I know, it doesn't. I was thinking it doesn't have much of a smell.
Okay, let's try it.
Cheers.
I've tried this guy before. Yep.
Yeah.
It has this like weedy, bready type of like taste.
That's what I was trying to come up with. It was like a familiar taste, like a light beer or something. You taste that undertaste. It has that.
Oh yeah.
But it's heavier.
Yeah.
It's not light.
I actually really like that taste. And they have a nice weedy taste to it.
Yeah, I think that must be what I like too then.
Like the aftertaste in my mouth right now after drinking this beer tastes like I just went to church and got the Eucharist. For all the Catholics out there.
I'm tasting just like a beer taste. It's almost like one of those bourbon barrel beers.
I get what you're saying is the taste.
Yeah, it's the taste.
Without the bourbon taste is what you're getting
Yeah.
to. Like, it is a nice beer. I do like this beer.
I do too. I almost feel like this one is my favorite so far.
Yeah, this one definitely
like, I didn't think I was even gonna like this one.
Alright.
And I don't even, I'm sure I've had it before, but like I didn't remember that I even liked it.
So, what do you give it?
This is so hard because like I know I rated the Two Below as a 9. I almost want to give it a 10, but I'm like, I don't know, because it's like I'm trying to take into consideration all of the things, like, you know, the heaviness of it, the alcohol.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm gonna follow suit and give it a 9 as well. This is a very, very good beer, New Belgium. Thank you.
We love it.
Thank you. Yes. And cheers to our buddy.
Did we give his name?
I'm not gonna give his name out here. I don't know if he wants people on YouTube to know his name, but thank you. And I'm sorry for giving you so much flack about drinking this at the Beer Olympics. This is very tasty.
It is tasty.
On to the last beer.
And our last beer that we're going to be trying today is the Accumulation White India Pale Ale.
That's a mouthful.
It has a snowmobile on it. Is that a snow? That's not a snowmobile.
No, it's one of those campers, those old school. I think they're Windstar campers.
Ooh, that's lighter.
Ooh, this
that's
is a much different color. Like almost a neon yellow color.
Yeah,
like, almost like
highlighter color.
It's like mellow yellow type of color.
Can you see the color? Remember that one?
Can you see the color? Oh, this going
Poppy.
Yeah. Oh, what's the alcohol by volume?
Ooh, that's a good question. 6.2.
After the 9 boy, I've been having a hard time keeping up with all the alcohol by volumes. We haven't eaten yet either. Well, interesting. Got a hoppy smell to it.
Hoppy. Okay. Cheers. Definitely hoppy. I don't know what the deal is with the snow, like what that has to do, because I almost feel like that's not the vibe I get.
From this?
Yeah, is it from you,
No,
like snow?
No, I'm with you.
No.
I'm not getting the snow vibe. This has a kind of a lemony, almost citrus,
Yes.
like
yeah.
limey type of like aftertaste to it. It's got the hops too.
Citrus and hops is the vibes I'm getting.
It's not that heavy though, too.
No, it's not heavy. I don't know what season you would want to drink this in, but it doesn't seem like a snowy, like something I would want to drink for winter beer.
Early autumn. That's when I would drink that. Early autumn. I mean, it's not without its charm. It's pretty good. I mean, compared to these other guys, though, I like those all much better than this guy.
Yeah.
But somebody out there that likes some hops and a nice little lemony type of flavor to it, I think you'll really enjoy this beer.
I agree. Yeah, just like a citrusy, hoppy, fruity type beer. So what are you giving this one?
1 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 6, just because it isn't my favorite out of this entire 4-pack here. I like the other 3 better than this guy, but yeah. I'm not going to not drink this beer, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's not my favorite either, but I'm just like not a huge fan of hops, and this one has like the most hops that we've had all day, so I think I'm going to give this one a 5.
5?
Personally, yeah.
Okay.
It's just what it is.
Yeah, I think the theme is off. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our beer tasting of the beers from the people at New Belgium and their variety pack.
Yep.
Like we said, we got this at our local liquor store. You can probably get it at yours as well.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Yes, hashtag not sponsored, but we still love to try your all's beverages.
Yes.
Well, we want to thank you all for watching our videos and our power hours and all of the above.
Yes, and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notifications when we upload a video.
Please do, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
At Jarissa Explains.
Yes.
And we will see you all in our next video.
Bye.
Bye.